We would like to sincerely thank all of you for participating in our wedding. Your time here is valuable, so we want to make the most of your trip and show you the beautiful city that we've lived in together for the past 5 years. We've created this video to help you plan your trip.
We'll gladly meet all of you at SeaTac Airport and give you a ride to your hotel. If you'd like, we have a 1-hour tour of the city planned. The tour starts once we leave SeaTac. We head down to Rainier Valley to visit the city of Renton. Here is a favorite Bayless project of Joe's, along with one of 3 Boeing plants. Traveling north, we'll visit Bellevue, a city that exploded out of parking lots in the last decade. Traveling over Mercer Island, we cross the I-90 floating span, which crosses Lake Washington, dividing east side from the west side. We then visit Seattle's recently installed light rail station in Rainier Valley. Traveling up Beacon Hill, we come upon downtown Seattle. Our apartment is situated northeast of downtown on Capitol Hill.
Here are some of the most affordable hotels in downtown Seattle. Even though these affordable hotels may have a few drawbacks, I only selected ones in good neighborhoods, and they're all within a mile of my apartment. They're still clean and professional, and if you want to spend a little bit more money, you could probably get access to dozens more hotels nearby. The Inn at Virginia Mason is a historic building situated in the medical district. This hotel is pretty far away from a lot of tourist sites, and to get back to it, you'd end up climbing a really steep hill. Here's the La Quinta Inn. It's really close to a Whole Foods grocery, and it's also situated on a trolley line that'll get you from downtown to South Lake Union pretty easily. Here's the Ramada Inn. It's the closest you'll get to all the tourist sites downtown. It sits in the free bus zone, so you can actually travel everywhere downtown for free all day. The Mediterranean is a popular spot for visitors seeing different music concerts. It's further from downtown, but sits in a nice residential neighborhood near the Space Needle. The Inn at Queen Anne is probably the most affordable hotel downtown Seattle. It's a pretty small building, and it kind of looks like an apartment that was converted to a hotel after the fact. The only drawback to this hotel that I've noticed on the internet is that they don't really have a lot of outlets in the bathroom, and they also probably don't provide hair dryers. But if you want to see what it's like to live as a Seattleite, this is the place for you.
There's tons of things to do in Seattle. We'll put links on our website so you can choose what interests you most. You can also visit these locations in Google Earth. All bus trips within this colored rectangle are free! It really comes in handy for climbing steep hills.
The seasonal rains in Seattle usually end after July 4th, so the region should be sunny and clear. Perfect weather for a nature excursion. Here's a few popular spots we could visit. Taking a ferry across Puget Sound, we could visit the Olympic Peninsula. One of the most dramatic views is from Hurricane Ridge, which looks across to Canada. The visitor center is covered with snow well into the summer. It's about a 3-hour trip from Seattle. Further west from Hurricane Ridge is the Hoh River Valley. It's a temperate rainforest which receives about 150 inches of rain a year. It's the only rainforest in the continental United States. This spot is about 4 hours from Seattle. Back east, Mount Rainier is another popular tourist spot. It's a 14,000-foot tall dormant volcano covered in glaciers. Most of the surrounding geography was formed from its eruptions. It's a 2.5-hour drive from Seattle. Much closer to Seattle is Snoqualmie Falls. It's a 270-foot tall waterfall, situated at the foothills of the Cascade Mountains.
When our big day arrives, we will all meet at the Olympic Sculpture Park. We'll gather at the edge of Elliott Bay to exchange our vows. After the ceremony, we'll all walk together down the street to our reception venue, the Edgewater Hotel. We have a private room overlooking the bay where we can all enjoy a 3-course dinner. If it's raining, we can have the wedding ceremony on the balcony. After the reception, Eloma will pick us up to bring us to our hotel. If you'd like to see us leave for our honeymoon on Monday, we will be taking a float plane to Victoria departing from Lake Union.
We know that most of you are probably leaving Seattle at different times. A cab to the airport's about $50. The cheapest way back to SeaTac is the light rail, which is $2.50. A short taxi ride or bus ride from your hotel will bring you to Westlake Station. This is where you pick up the train to go to the airport. This video was made with Google Earth, which you can download for free. I'll send you a small file which contains all the locations that you saw in this video. Simply double-click the file, and it'll open in Google Earth. Double-click on the items in the list, and it'll zoom into each one and show you different details about it. You can also just explore with the mouse. Good luck, everybody!
Thanks
again!